classic Sega puzzle game Columns is one of the iconic titles from the Mega Drive or Genesis portfolio. The premise is simple. Blocks fall from the top, connect 3 colours and they disappear. It's straightforward but can be surprisingly tricky as things speed up. So how on earth do you become good at this game? Well, if you're watching and wondering how to improve, here are 5 top tips to help you smash Columns. And stay tuned, there's an added bonus tip at the end of the video too. In Columns there are many ways of eliminating gems. You can go vertically just like the columns themselves, or you can go horizontally creating a matching row. But by far the most powerful way is diagonally. Every time you clear a diagonal line, you mix up the gems more so than horizontally or vertically. This consistently creates opportunities by bringing 2 gems of the same colour together. The game really opens up for you when you favour the diagonals, but don't feel like you have to ignore the rows or columns either. Ultimately what we're trying to achieve is tip number 2. As the levels progress and the game gets faster, you'll have less and less time to plan your next move. That's why it's so important to try and match a 3 with every drop. The delay while the gems disappear allowed just enough time to decide what to do with the next column. Without ample thinking time, Columns is a game that can punish you very quickly. So if you have missed a couple of chances and things feel like they're slipping out of control, what can you do? Well, that brings us to tips number 3, 4 and 5. The column channels at the far left and right of the screen are the trickiest to clear gems from. That's because you can only access them from one side. So if things are getting a bit out of control, try stacking columns at the sides just to give you that extra little bit of time to find your rhythm again. There's also something else we can do to slow the game down though. When a column lands, it's not immediately locked in place. In fact, you have a split second to nudge or rotate the order, which you can use to buy yourself a little time. It does take some practice, but with time it can be a useful skill to have. But hey, even if you're close to the top of the screen and the timing is right, there's still one more trick up our sleeves that we can use. Every now and then you'll get the glorious gift of a magic column. Whichever block you land this on, it will eliminate every corresponding colour. Sometimes they appear just at the right time, but did you know it is actually possible to eliminate 2 different colours with the same column? This requires a bit of a particular situation and can be a little tricky to pull off. You're looking to place the magic column in a position where you either have the top gem or the top 2 gems actually off screen. When the magic column disappears, the remaining gems fall down and activate on your next turn, thus removing another colour. Though it isn't the easiest move to coordinate, in the right circumstances this can be a real game saver. So there you have it folks, 5 top tips to help improve your Columns game. But before we go, I'll leave you with one little bonus tip. When the gems are piled high and the music has changed, it can sometimes feel like game over is imminent. But don't give up. It may sound simple, but believe you can turn things around. Stay focused and keep clearing gems as best you can. You never know when things are about to go your way.